welcome back. We are still on R.age and we're talking about paper planes. And I'm going to tell you about two books that are written by John M. Collins, who's also known as the paper plane guy. He's written Fantastic Flight and The Gliding Flight. And in it are fantastic designs of some of the best paper planes you can find in the world. Now, if you look into the book, in the introductory pages, you'll find some really cool designs of paper planes that look like spaceships and F-1 fighters and whatever, and you might not think like they can fly, but they actually can.
You know what? This one looks a bit like a UFO. Tell us about this one, Helmy.
That's right. It's called the Tube. The Tube.
Okay.
Now, it has no wings, and yet miraculously, it's able to sort of float in the air.
Okay.
Of course, it falls fairly quickly, but not without doing some sort of motion in the air. So I'm pretty impressed with this one.
Interesting. Now, which is your favorite, and which one are you going to be teaching us?
I'm going to teach you how to do the Phoenix.
Okay, and why do you like the Phoenix? Is it simple to make?
It is simple to make, and I think
Great.
that you'll be able to cope with the the folding techniques. But above all, it actually flies well, whether indoors or outdoors. Partly because the wingspan is quite large. Okay, let's move on to the Phoenix. Let's see, what page was it? 25.
Okay, it looks a bit more complicated than the easy ones I used to do as a kid. So it's interesting to learn. What's the first step?
Okay, first of all, you need to find a piece of paper that is preferably something that recycle.
Recycle paper.
Because the good thing about recycled paper is that they've gone through the photosetting machine, and the photosetting machine makes paper. It has a heating process that actually makes the paper harder than if it hadn't gone through the machine. So what you do is that you take that piece of paper and then you take one corner and you fold it down so that
like this?
Yeah, to make a perfect diagonal. Okay, and then you open it back up and you do it the other way too. Now what this gives you is creases, so you know where to fold along. Now that you have this crisscross, yeah, what you do is that you take this corner again and then you fold it to meet this crease.
The middle crease?
The middle crease. Okay. Let's do that. Now, try to fold it as precisely as possible along the line so that your plane will fly better.
Is it the more accurate, the better it will fly?
Yes. Okay. And then you do it for the other side as well. Again, this corner meets this crease here. You got that? Okay.
Pretty simple.
Okay. So now you fold it both in.
Okay.
Yep. And now what you do is that this has to be folded so that the middle of this touches the middle of this.
Right here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's not...
Okay.
Yep. Simple enough. Okay, let's turn the page. Alright, so now that you should be able to get like that by now. Now you need to fold it in half, right down the middle. Okay, now turn it the other way. This should be, the fold should be facing you instead of the other way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now that you have that, this edge here, this edge, has to meet this edge.
Right.
Okay?
Just fold it again.
Yeah.
One thing about paper planes is that the movements are quite repetitive. So once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple.
Great. I'm glad Eva has that attitude, because if she has that attitude, so will the rest of you watching. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Isn't that the
That's a
the
tagline.
theory?
That's why I'm the new tech girl as well. If I can work it, so can you.
Okay, and then you do it the same for the other side. Okay.
Okay.
Now once you've completed that, it should look something like this. Alright. Now, we're very close to completion. Now what you have to do right now is to determine where is more or less the center of this edge. Okay?
Okay.
Now, from this edge to the center of this edge, it has to be folded along that line. This edge to this edge, it has to be folded right in the center. Okay? So that
Something like that.
yes, very good. And then you fold it the other way.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Is this the ending?
This is the end. You have a phoenix right here in your hands.
Shall we go for a test drive?
Yeah,
Let's see
absolutely.
who's can fly higher.
Okay.
That side?
Okay.
The red chair?
Go ahead.
Okay. Woo!
Very nice. Okay, my turn. Oh, I hit the red chair.
Practicing, help me. Mine went a little bit off target.
Okay,
But it was quite fun making it. Thanks for teaching me.
I'm glad. I'm glad you were able to do it without any problems. And so should you. Well done, Eva.
Thank you, Helmi. I know you've been practicing.
I have been, and I've been listening to, as you watch the video before, these guys have all sorts of tricks for how to throw their planes better. Alright, that's all the show that we have for you today.
Thanks for joining us on R.age on Paper Planes.
And we'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.